Hey guys, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer, and this is my second weekly Q&A. Today is Thursday, November 11th, and here we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to comment and rate it thumbs up and all that good stuff. If you're not subscribed, you can do so by clicking right there. Yeah, so let's start with the questions. Oh yeah, and if you want to send me a question to answer on next week's, you can email me at asktradechat@gmail.com. That's where all these questions came from. Thank you to everybody who sent me questions. I'm working on answering as many of them as I can if they're not duplicates. So yeah, let's get started. The first question is from Ree, and it says, don't you ever get bored of making YouTube videos to the extent that it's a pain in the ass? And honestly, no. The only things that I really find like tedious to do is honestly in-game, and that's because I have a kind of a crappy computer, so I don't get a lot of frames per second, and then people are all upset about it, and yeah, so those are the only videos I really like mind making, mostly because sometimes it just seems like people don't appreciate how much work actually goes into that. But other than that, no, I actually really enjoy making videos, and I enjoy interacting with you guys and checking my Facebook and my Twitter and the comments, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it would be evident if I didn't like doing it. So yeah, no, I like it. I'm not sick of it. The next question comes from Frostv, and it says, I really like your work on YouTube. My question is simple, but could you give me a guide to your taste in music? How do you find it? What do you like? And so on. I have like the most eclectic taste in music. I really like, my top 3 favorite bands are Incubus, the Foo Fighters, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But it's funny because like all the playlists I listen to while I'm gaming are electronic music. I mean, I know a lot of people already know that I like dubstep. I like Bass Nectar and Skrillex and 12th Planet. I like Deadmau5. There's a lot of like, I listen to a lot of stuff on Newgrounds too. That's a lot of the places that I find music because I can't use copyrighted music in my videos, so I'll go to Newgrounds to find music. And like I know for a fact there's a kid whose name is Xcore with a K. I love his music. He's on Newgrounds. There's another kid named Spaze, S-P-A-Z-E, on Newgrounds. I love his music. So I definitely find a lot of stuff there. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, so I see a lot of stuff through that. I really enjoy remixes of songs too, like dubstep versions of like pop songs like Britney Spears or Lady Gaga. Judge me all you want, I don't care. The next question is from Bay, and it's, how is Jesse Cox in real life? More crazy or less crazy than he is on the interwebs? Jesse Cox is exactly the same in person as he is on the internet. He's like crazy and loud and in your face and like, ah, and like, he's like a giant little kid. He's the funnest person ever. I absolutely adore Jesse. It was a pleasure getting to meet him and hanging out with him at BlizzCon. He is awesome. He is literally as awesome as you think he is. I swear. The next question comes from Henry, and it says, will you ever do Minecraft or other gaming commentaries other than WoW or like your recent Borderlands video? And yes, I actually, I've done a Minecraft video. I've done a couple Minecraft videos before, and I have another one to make because I made a castle in my Minecraft that's super awesome that I can't wait to show off. It's just not done yet. So I actually will be uploading a video of my Minecraft castle as soon as I finish it. It's so awesome. You guys are gonna love it. There's, oh, I don't want to, it's so awesome. I don't want to give it away. You'll see it and you'll be like, ah, that's the awesomest. Okay. Anyways, and we're doing the Borderlands right now, and I think once I stop sucking so bad at Call of Duty, I normally play first-person shooters on Xbox 360 like Halo or Call of Duty, and I'm actually pretty decent on Xbox 360. Those skills did not translate to PC at all, and I bought Modern Warfare 3 on PC. I'm almost done with the campaign, and I've been playing a little bit of the multiplayer with Krendor, but it's he's really good. I'm really lucky for him because he can make up for my horrible, awful KD ratios. So when I get a little better, we'll probably do that. We're thinking about doing, me and Krendor are thinking about doing like dual commentary of multiplayer, and like we're both nerd ragers. Both of us are like, ah, you're this, you're that, oh, I hate you, oh, I'd kill you in real life. Like, we're like the angriest Call of Duty players ever, so I was thinking it might be funny if we did like dual commentary where we bleeped out everything we said that was inappropriate because it would be like half the video. I don't know. I thought it would be hilarious. We were gonna use like the Mario coin noise to bleep it out. We still might do that. So that's like a possible plan for the future. And I mean, there's a lot of co-op games coming out that I do plan on playing. I'm gonna get a better computer. Right now, that's like what's really hindering my in-game videos is that my computer, like, just to give you an idea, I have a 32-bit operating system, meaning that I can't actually read more than 3.25 gigs of RAM on my computer, and then I only have a dual core processor. And it's a cheap computer from Walmart, so it's actually proprietary, so you can't upgrade the processor, you'd have to upgrade the processor and the motherboard, and I don't have an operating system disk, it's just the operating system that came on my computer, so then I would have to buy a motherboard, a processor, and an operating system, and it's like, at that point, you could spend like $100 more and get like a brand new, really nice gaming PC. So I'm just saving up for that, hopefully for Christmas. And then I'll be doing a lot more gameplay videos when that happens. But it's really difficult for me to fraps and render and do all that without lagging, and it's awful. So more stuff like that to come when I get a non-crappy computer. The last question is from Sean, and he actually asked me 3 questions, and I thought they were, even though they're not like WoW related, I thought maybe you guys would be interested in hearing what I have to say, or not, probably not. Anyways, he said, what is your view on the Occupy Wall Street movement? And do you favor mainstream media or independent media sources? And if you could change one thing to better our country, what would it be? My first thoughts on the Occupy Wall Street movement, and I know like a lot of people are probably going to freak out about this, so please keep in mind, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I am not telling you my opinion to try to influence you into thinking anything. This is just personally what I think. I think the Occupy movement had very humble, good intentions. And I think the original group of people who like were in the Occupy Wall Street had the right idea and started to make progress. And now I think there's a lot of people that are stupid that are getting involved with the movement and not actually having any idea what they're getting involved with. They're protesting for the sake of protesting. They're bitching for the sake of bitching. And I think it's gotten kind of out of hand. At the point that it's at now, I can't imagine that anything other than people getting hurt is going to come out of it. Like, I've seen stories of like people getting flash grenades thrown on them, and dogs getting killed by police officers, and ladies getting pushed down the stairs, and people getting punched. I think that its origins and its roots were good, but I think the point where it's at right now, I don't know how productive it's going to be. And the police are not cooperating in some places, but then the people are equally not cooperating. People are going into it assuming that the police are going to be uncooperative, and they're provoking this situation. And I don't think, I think both parties are at fault. And I'm not saying the entire Occupy movement is like that, but a lot of what's getting media attention is not actually having anything to do with what the movement is about. So I really do hope that change comes of it, and I hope nobody gets hurt. But large amounts of people in big groups, there's like so many stupid people in the world, and it only takes a couple stupid people to mess up a good thing. So I just don't want anybody to get hurt. And then the next question he asked me was, do you favor mainstream media or independent media sources? And I think that if you're looking for anything political or newsworthy, you should try to validate whatever you're reading in as many different places as possible. I probably would prefer a more independent media source. Honestly, a lot of the current events that I know about come from Philip DeFranco. That might be like political newbie of me. I really like his views on things. I like how he's straightforward. I like how he presents the information. But then in the same sense, like, I know a lot of people who read CNN and Fox News and this and that. I try not to get like too involved with that kind of stuff, because the world is like a scary place, and to be quite honest, a lot of times I don't like to be reminded of it, which a lot of people would call that like irresponsible or lazy or living in a fantasy world, whatever may have you. But I don't know, the news makes me sad a lot, so I stay away from it unless it's something that's really important and directly affects me. Like, I try to stay up to date on like the big things that are going on that, you know, a lot of people are knowing about and talking about. But overall, if it's like, it's just so much of the news is sad and like heartbreaking and disheartening, and I would rather read stories about like the heroes of the world and the good things that happen, and unfortunately that's not a lot of what you see in the news. So I guess I would say I favor independent media sources just based on like where I get my information from, but in the same sense, like, I don't think that if you're into like politics and like that kind of stuff, I really think that you should not just get all your information from one source. I'm not that into that kind of stuff, so I'm fine with where I'm getting my information. But then in the same sense, I'm not spouting my political views at anybody else, because I know they're not well educated. I don't know everything about everything, and I think that it's a good thing that I admit that. And then the last question is, if you could change one thing to better our country, what would it be? Free healthcare. I don't care what anybody says, if that's socialist or what, but I actually have a customer pulling in, so I have to go. But I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye.